Afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and tonight we are running on MyWhoosh. It's MANIC Monday and we are doing threshold blocks tonight. So, what's that? 5 blocks, 5 minutes at 12 kilometers per hour, 125% intensity. Sebastian, if you're going to join me. Good evening Anthony Anderson, good evening Sebastian. I have one other runner with me in game up ahead. I presume that's Sebastian. What's the time? I ain't got the glasses on. Let's have a look. What was it? 16:59, I think that says down there. So we'll give it to 5 o'clock and then we'll walk it out and we'll start the session. It's a bit of a grey day here today in Cornwall. It's been trying to rain for about the past 4 hours, spitting away out there, but it hasn't happened yet. Good evening, Tina. How are you? So we've got, Sebastian, we've got a 44-minute workout tonight. So we should get about 6 kilometres in. I've been wearing my glasses, so everything I look at's blurry at the moment. I can't quite focus. So as soon as the time changes, we'll start the walk. Tina's had a busy day today. She's only just got home. That's all right, Tina. You've been running all weekend, Tina. I've seen you on social media. Here we go then, Sebastian. It's 5 o'clock. Let's get moving. I've pressed the button and my treadmill's not doing anything. Here we go. So we are going to go at 9.4 kilometers per hour for the first 5 minutes. Get warmed up. (20 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage tonight. 34% humidity. It's very dark and grey outside at the moment. Almost feels like it's about to absolutely pour down. Tina says it's been sunny all day where she is in Somerset, but it's now raining. It's been trying to rain here all afternoon, but it hasn't quite happened yet. Maybe it's coming a bit later on. Anthony Anderson says it's been wall-to-wall sun where he is today, and it still is. Nice one. I know we've got some nice weather coming up for the next few days and into next week. I've got a week off work next week. It's exciting. So come this Friday, I won't have to go back to work until the following 8 days, 9 days, something like that. And I think it's a bank holiday Monday as well. My first day back, so I won't have to go in then either. Tina's going away tomorrow. What are we going to do? Oh my God. Tina, you have to make sure my routes are changed. Tina says she's going away tomorrow. Won't be around until Thursday. Well, have a nice break, Tina. I've got a week off work next week, but I don't think I'm going anywhere, so I should be around Monday, Tuesday and Thursday this week and next week. Three minutes to go, Sebastian, until our 30-second blast. Oh, that'll be all right, Tina. At least you're with your sister. Make it a nice day. Catch up with your family. Did something very similar a while ago. Tina says that she's going to sort the routes out. Don't worry. Thank you, Tina. Don't know what to do without you sorting the routes out. So tonight, Sebastian and myself are doing threshold blocks, running 5 lots of 5 minutes at 12 kilometers per hour. It's going to be about 43 minutes long. Shake out the legs after the weekend. I felt quite tired yesterday. I was talking to Tina and Sebastian on social media. Tina had been out and done an 8-mile run. Sebastian had been lying on the roof all morning. And I was in the garden. I should have really gone out and done a run yesterday, but I didn't. We didn't get out and do it yesterday, but we had a nice day. That's what mattered. I think on Saturday I went out and I did a 3-kilometre warm-up. Then I did a 5k park run, flat out. And then I went and did a 6-kilometre cool down in the woods. So I burnt myself out a bit yesterday, so I did the old listen to the body. Body said rest yesterday, so I did. I just noticed someone looking through the window at me then. We've got some visitors or holiday makers in the barns next to us. And I think she just clocked me and she was walking past the garage window. She probably saw me in the spotlight wondering what I was doing. Jumping up down in the garage. "30 seconds to go, Sebastian." Here we go then. In 10 seconds time, we're going to run 13.8 kilometres for 30 seconds as the first of 2 strides. Sebastian's already gone. He's gone already. Sebastian, come in. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down to 9. The Anderson says yesterday he spent his run dodging the tourists on the beach. I bet they wondered what you were doing. I did an event like that a few years back where part of the run went onto the beach in the middle of August and it was packed. And we were stepping over beach towels and it smelled like sun cream. I think it was a 50 miler. I think we all looked a bit worse for wear. And there's all these people sunbathing on the beach. Here we go then. Second stride coming up. Sebastian's gone. Let's get him. Go, go, go. Ten seconds. And off. Back down to 9 for 1 minute. Says yes, he did get a few comments. You must be mad running in this heat. Paul Haywood says it's cloudy where he is. Good afternoon, Paul. Thanks for dropping in. Yes, Paul, it's a grey day here as well. And it's trying to rain. Currently raining in Somerset where Tina is. So just over 10 seconds and then we're going to be running 12 kilometres per hour for 5 minutes. Rep 1 of 5. Here we go then. So check your form, Sebastian. Stand up nice and tall, drop your shoulders back, hips slightly forward. to relax into this first one, get the legs used to the pace. Tina says, hi Paul, you've just started swifting. Anthony says, hi Paul. Paul says, you know everything, Tina. Tina's like the Oracle from the Matrix. If it wasn't for Tina, we wouldn't know what we're doing here on Virtual FMR, I can tell you. It's nice green route tonight, isn't it, Sebastian? Running amongst the daffodils. So Paul Hayward's going to do his run and then his bike ride on Zwift, and then he's off fumbling to get paint. I've been painting today. I've had to make up a fly screen for the kitchen window at work. So I made the timber frame. I was just putting the undercoat on. I'm going to gloss it tomorrow and then staple the fly screen on it later in the week and put it into position. Stop those pesky little flies getting in at work. People keep walking past my window here and looking in. They're using the wrong entrance into the holiday bar next door. They're supposed to go in the front, but they're coming down the side of our garden and going in the back, so they keep seeing me through the window. Change speed or something, Sebastian. Where have you gone? Sebastian's disappeared from my screen. Are you alright, buddy? That's alright, Sebastian, as long as you're still with us. Sebastian's just eased off a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Anthony says he's noticed that one of the routes on MyWhoosh is the exact copy of Hilltop Hustle on Zwift. Don't tell Zwift that. What, the name, Anthony, or have you actually seen it? One minute to go. Seconds. Nancy's actually seen it. The same route. Oh, your foot squeaked on the treadmill then. Here we go then. 2, 1, back down to 9 kilometers per hour. So there's number 1 of 5 done. asking any particular world you would like for Film My Run 500 tomorrow. So as we are running, Tina's setting out the weekly routes for Film My Run 500. I don't know. Give us a hilly one, up in the mountains or something like that. I don't think you can get up in the mountains, can you, on a 5k route? The closest place is down where the bear is. Should we go and see the bear? I don't know what the name of the route is, but we could go and see Jarvis the bear fall out the tree. We haven't done that one for a few weeks. Good old Jarvis. Oh, I missed it. Thank you, Sebastian. Thinking about routes to run on Zwift. Miles away then, watching the people going in and out the house next door. They've obviously been shopping. They're ferrying lots of bags in. So what did you guys all get up to on the weekend? I've been to park run. I cut the grass again like I do every weekend. Use the tractor, use the lawnmower and use the strimmer. We released a couple of the seagulls that we've been looking after. The rescues. Has 2 more gone on the weekend. They flew off quite happy. Tina says Titans run it is for Film My Run 500 tomorrow. Thank you, Tina. Tina's also asking Anthony, any requests for Tuesday's social run route? Of the North, Anthony has asked for. Okie dokie, says Tina. Okie dokie karaoke. Heart rate currently 132, running at 12 kilometers per hour. Cadence, absolutely ridiculous. 354 divided by 2. Currently 16 minutes 40 seconds into the run. Just over 2 minutes left of the second rep. Paul Hayward says he likes to run and bike afterwards, not bike and run. The bike tires him out too much. The thing I found with the bike when I briefly had a smart bike trainer was it makes my bottom hurt too much and I can't run right afterwards. Look like John Wayne shuffling on the treadmill. Tina says she can't find it, Anthony. Which world's it in? 1 minute to go. Second, Sebastian, to the next arch. I must remember to change my speed. I always remember how to turn it down. I always forget to put it back up again. Tina's got it, Anthony. It's in France. There's the arch. Going through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down to 9 for 1 minute, Clive. Remember, 1 minute. Number 2 done. 3 to go. Shaking our legs out on this Monday. I think it's Monday the 11th of August. How quickly this year is going. It's my wedding anniversary. Next week, or this week, the 15th of August. Mustn't forget that, I'll be in trouble. "22 years and counting." Sebastian says, "Running hurts today, Anthony. What do you recommend?" Here we go then. Back up to 12 kilometers per hour. Is that without clambering around on your roof on the weekend, Sebastian? You've stretched muscles you didn't know you had. Paul says only 4 weeks of free swing or swift left. Is that of your free trial period? Yeah, Sebastian says correct, Clive. He's obviously done a lot of stretching and bending in strange positions up on his roof over the weekend. So he's a bit knackered, like I was yesterday after cutting the grass. We both sent each other photographs of ourselves sitting with our feet up in the garden, relaxing after working all weekend, whilst Tina was out running 8 miles. Tina says, "Run more often, Sebastian." Sebastian says, "Nope." Anthony recommends dropping the incline, Sebastian. If you've got a minus button. Be nice, wouldn't it? Tina says, "Lazy, just lazy, both of you." Three minutes. Where's that everlasting battery, says Paul. Approaching halfway through. That's it. Halfway through the workout. 2.5 reps to go. Duracell, says Sebastian. Ever ready, says the bunny. Anthony's asking Sebastian, how many times does he run a week? Tina's telling us that Sebastian's left his batteries in England after his visit a few weeks back. I think Tina broke him. She took him out on a Somerset trail run. He's never been the same since. Sebastian says he runs 3 times a week. Until Paul gets his magnesium tablets, he's having a handful of pumpkin seeds before bed. Pumpkin seeds, eh? They're a good worming agent. A good natural worming agent. I'm not sure for humans, but they are for tortoises. Anthony says a young man like you, Seb, should be able to manage 4 runs a week. Tina says, I hope that's before midnight, Paul. Here we go then. Back down to 9. That's the 3rd one done. 2 to go. Paul says yes. Why is that? Is that so he doesn't turn back into a pumpkin, or it's like Gremlins, where you turn into a different type of gremlin if you eat after midnight? Don't get wet, Paul, because you'll multiply. "20 seconds. Tina says, bingo! Here we go then. Through the arch, back up to 12 for the 4th rep. So my plan for the rest of August, talking about how many times do you run a week, is to run Manic Monday, film my run 500 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, workout Wednesday, Group B on Wednesdays, bringing down the speed a little bit, trying to push my mileage up a bit more each week. Hopefully, after my Tuesday and Wednesday Zwift run, I'll go outside and do an extra 5k. Fridays, I really try to go outside and that run. I quite often feel quite knackered. I think you get to the end of the week, you finish work and it's like, ugh. And then normally I get home and start doing some project. But I really need to start getting out on a Friday, even if it's just for 5k. Saturdays now, I'm only going to go to Lanhydrock Park Run because it's a nice all-rounder tarmac, woodland trail and steep hill workout, and you can also run in the woods afterwards to boost your mileage up. So I think I'll be doing that every Saturday now through August and into September, just to bring the mileage up each week a bit more, and if I can, get out on a Sunday. But it is nice having a lazy Sunday routine. Anthony Answer said he had a baked sweet potato for dinner on Saturday. It was a little bland. Need to add some flavour. Tina says they're much nicer roasted. Chopped up, I presume, Tina, with lots of seasoning, salt and pepper, mixed herbs and garlic. Maybe as a baked potato, it needs some type of filling. Chili, maybe a corn chili if you're a vegetarian, or a beef chili if you're not. Paul says cut it up to cubes. Put it in a pan with a bit of olive oil, maybe a knob of butter, salt and pepper, mixed herbs, a couple of garlic cloves. Paul did his in the air fryer. I like the air fryer. With smoked paprika. I do that, Paul. I do potato wedges. I chop the potatoes up, bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, mixed herbs, paprika, mix them all up in the air fryer on about 190 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Absolutely awesome. One minute to go, running at 12 kilometers per hour, heart rate 136. We are approaching 30 minutes into the workout. Time to check your form, Sebastian. Stand up tall, nice and straight. Drop shoulders back, hips forwards. Sebastian's saying the power washing job on his roof took a lot of energy out on him on the weekend. I can imagine going up and down the ladder, carrying all that heavy equipment, making sure not to fall off, of course, stretching and bending. Cutting the grass used to kill me living here. Used to be 2 or 3 hours of pushing the lawnmower around. Tina loves this bit. Now I've got the ride-on tractor. I could do it in about 20 minutes, the main part, and then I've got to walk around with a strimmer doing the edges, which helps preserve a bit of energy for running during the week. Tina says, you're making me hungry. Oh, I've been at the care home today, so I have had proper dinner. What do we have? Oh, meatballs cooked in a rich tomato sauce, served with cream mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables. Very nice indeed it was. And some homemade cookies at 10 o'clock with a cup of coffee. So that's probably why I've got a bit more energy tonight. Anthony Anderson says, I don't like ladders much. I'm with you there, Anthony. Exactly the same. I've had a couple of folding ladders collapse on me a couple of times. Went up in a loft space and falling down out the loft onto my back on top of the ladder. It was not very, I think I was lucky not to do an injury. I possibly cracked a rib because I had a bit of pain in my rib for a few weeks when breathing deep, but I just got on with it. Yeah, so I'm always a bit wary when I've got ladders. I live in a quite high house now, and I've got a 3-piece long ladder. And I've had to use it a couple of times whilst patching up the fascia boards up at the front. And I do get that horrible feeling in your stomach that you're going to fall. Anthony's asking Sebastian why he power washed his roof. Was it covered in moss, Sebastian? Tina says she's going to be eating out for the next couple of days, so she had a salad today. Sebastian says it was full of pine needles and moss. It does look very good now. I've seen a photograph. So when you have a mossy and a piney roof, I know in my old house it was tiled, and if it was mossy, damp could get into the house because the moss roots crept up under the tiles and it caused damp to come into the loft. So like Sebastian, at my old house I used to go up into the roof and scrape all the moss off every couple of years. In the house I live in now is an old farmhouse and it's old slate. And it's quite steep, so I'm not going up there. 2.5 minutes to go of this last rep here at Manic Monday on MyWhoosh. Two minutes to go at 12 kilometers per hour. Well done, Sebastian, tonight for joining me with your achy legs after all the hard work you've done on the weekend, cleaning your roof. Bit scary up there. You'll be glad to hear Sebastian was wearing a safety harness. I don't actually know if he clicked onto anything, but he was wearing the safety harness. Yeah, my old house, Tina, it was those weird, big, funny shaped, formed tiles. On the farmhouse, it's old slate. And we don't get moss on the slate roof, which is good, because I wouldn't like to go up there. Paul Hayward says his guttering needs doing. Shush, Paul, mine does as well. I keep getting reminded by the wife, the gutters need doing. I conveniently find something else to do every weekend, because that involves a ladder. They're all quite happy to send me up a ladder, aren't they? I keep telling her I don't think life insurance covers a fall from heights from a ladder that's not secured properly. So she stopped shaking it now when I'm up it. Sebastian's asking what guttering is. Drain pipe, Sebastian. It's the plastic gutter at the edge of the roof that catches the water and then drains it away down the pipe. .30 seconds to go at 9 kilometers per hour. And then we got a cool down for 5 minutes at 9.4. So that's the hard bit done. A new week has started. We've shaken out the legs after the weekend. Well done, Sebastian. 10 seconds to go. There we go. Back up slightly to 9.4. Heart rate currently 120. So that felt right tonight. Legs feel good. Energy levels are okay. My training readiness before the run was 54, so not that good really. I think Saturday's hard part run and the run afterwards knocked a lot of the training readiness, and that's why yesterday it was quite low. Should we have a look? Let's have a look what it's on today. There we go, training readiness. I forgot to start my watch. I even had it on treadmill at the beginning of the run. I didn't start my watch. So as MyWhoosh does not connect to Garmin Connect, this one won't even add to my tiredness, training readiness. So my training readiness now is 57. Sleep coach says I should get 8 hours, 10 minutes tonight. That won't happen. On average, it's about 7 hours. Tina's training readiness is still only 19. So Tina needs a rest day and a good night's sleep. Minutes 40 seconds. Let's have a look then. Heart rate currently 128. Body battery 33. Sleep score for last night, look, 7 hours 21 minutes. It's not bad, is it? Restorative. Your sleep was very restorative. That's good, isn't it? It does, isn't it? I wake up in the morning, one of the first things I look at, it's really sad, is how good my sleep was. And it is. This morning when I woke up, I felt quite good, that I had a good night's sleep. I didn't get up too many times for a trip to the toilet, and I had 7 hours 21 minutes. For a couple of nights ago, I woke up absolutely knackered for Sunday morning. I only had 6 hours sleep, and Garmin was telling me off. So it's pretty good, and from what Tina and Sebastian tells me, the Ring data is even better for telling you how your sleep went. HRV, Clive, unbalanced. Let's have a look, shall we? Where's mine? Mine's always unbalanced. Yeah, there it is, look, Tina. Look at that. That's not good, is it? I'm sure we're supposed to be in the green bit. What does that mean? Not enough sleep? Too much exercise? Stress levels are bad? Anthony Anderson says, before Garmin watches, you would have just gone out and run. Yes, very true, Anthony. We would. So I will be back here again tomorrow and Thursday at 5 PM UK time. Will film my run 500 with Noble Pro on Zwift. Wednesday I will be running on Zwift but not live streaming, as I will be putting in a hard effort. Group B from now on for the next few weeks. It's not an all out, but it's a good solid effort. Friday I should go outside really. Saturday back to park run. Tina says it's more to do with stress, health and lifestyle. You're unbalanced. There we go then. We've done it. How far was that? 7.83. Oh. Well done, Sebastian. Thank you everyone for your comments. Cheers, Tina, Sebastian, Paul and Anthony. Really appreciate you coming on and chatting. Keeping us laughing along the way. Sebastian, go and have a rest. Rest your body after all that pressure washing of your roof. Tina, have another peaceful evening. Back to it tomorrow. And have a good few days. Tina, look after yourself. We will hopefully see you again on Thursday, if not, after the weekend. But take care and stay safe. I will probably see Sebastian again tomorrow, and Anthony will pop in and say hello to us. Paul, have a good ride. And pick some nice paint. My day was all about painting. Right, let's end run. There we go. bring up OBS. OBS has behaved tonight because I'm on MyWhoosh, but for some reason, when I go on the Swift template, it all starts going wrong. So I still need to look at that. I probably won't before tomorrow, and we'll still be moaning about it during the run tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. Sebastian says yes, tomorrow he will be with me on Film My Run 500. Paul says well done, Sebastian and Clive. Anthony says well done, both of you. Tina says well done, you two. Cheers everyone, says Sebastian. We will be back again tomorrow. See you all later. Have a good evening. Stay safe and take care until next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.